Right, good afternoon everyone. It's a real pleasure to welcome you all here today for what is a very special occasion. The official opening of the newly restored Rose Garden here in Purston Park in Featherstone. Parks and green spaces like this one hold a special place in the heart of our communities. They are places where families gather, friendships grow and memories are made. And today we are proud to unveil a space that will serve as a peaceful retreat and a source of beauty and pride for generations to come. This project has been a true community effort, a collaboration between Wakefield Council, local councillors, friends of Purston Park who have supported and championed this space over the years. In a few moments we'll hear more about the background and vision behind the Rose Garden from Linda Sugden from Wakefield Council, whose team have been instrumental in making this happen. We've actually got one of the guys here that did all the hard work here, and it must have been hard work under the restraints they had with water restrictions and things like that. And one of the guys is here and he deserves every bit of praise that we can pile on him. I'd also like to take a moment to thank Cllr Margaret Isherwood, who will shortly perform the official opening and ribbon cutting of the garden and the newly installed benches. A special thanks goes to RV Rug, whose generous contribution of benches, and they're both over there with plaques on them for you all to see and enjoy. It has added both beauty and comfort to this space. Your support is a shining example of what can be achieved when local business and communities work together, and we thank you for that. And today, we also pause to reflect on the memory of Councillor Graham Isherwood. One of the benches here has been dedicated to him, a respected public servant, colleague and friend whose commitment to Featherstone and its people left a lasting legacy. It is fitting that his memory will now be part of this peaceful garden, offering a place for quiet reflection and remembrance. Graham spent a lot of time in this park. Thank you all for being here to share in this moment, and please take time to enjoy the garden, speak with friends and neighbours and celebrate this wonderful new chapter in the life of Purston Park. I'd now like to invite Linda from Wakefield Council to say a few words about how this project came to life. Thank you.
The improvement, the enhancement to the Rose Garden was initially initiated by the local ward councillors, who came to us and just said that wanted to add some more life back into the park. Before this project started, the rose beds that were in here, I think some of the roses were over 30 years old. They were looking very tired. During a meeting we had last November with the Friends of Purston Park, with other stakeholders, a proposal was put together to vitalise the original flower beds, and now we can enhance the area, but also being pragmatic in our current resources and funding opportunities, and now we can most importantly sustain. So then this Rose Garden is here for everybody for many, many years to come. So within the project we looked at putting some herbaceous beds in, which are absolutely fantastic for the local wildlife, insects, biodiversity. The new rose bed here, which that flower were chosen especially for Graham, that new rose bed is just been established this last few months. However, thankfully I had nothing to do with the hard work. That were all down to the park rangers. So if I can just say a little bit about Bob and who's there, Bob and Dave. Basically the transformation of the Purston Park into this vibrant, beautiful space that you see today, and for the record it will only get better. Once those flowers fully established, it's going to be absolutely stunning, the colours that come out of those. Those are all down to the dedication of Dave and Bob. They've literally been the driving force behind much of the physical work. It's been critical, especially with the poor soil quality that's hindered, unfortunately, quite a lot of us. What truly speaks volumes about their commitment, however, is the exceptional hot weather that they've had to contend with over recent weeks, and significant water shortages as well. It's not just been minor inconveniences. The dry conditions have posed a severe threat to the newly planted grass seeds and the tender young plants. Our park rangers, Dave and Bob, rose to the challenge, often making daily visits in the water bowser to ensure that every blade of grass and every new plant had enough water to survive, showcasing what you can see today. The new trees that's been planted, which was an addition, I think, to our original proposal, but again, that idea came from the park rangers. And one of the main reasons is Dave, who unfortunately can't be with us today, is he has confided in us to tell him that this park holds a very, very special place for him. Not only is he Featherstone born and bred, but also what he's also said is that this is the first project in his 25 years of working for Wakefield Council that he's actually seen make such a massive difference to the public. I hope you enjoy the space, I hope the public enjoy the space, and most importantly, hope they respect the space that we've got. And I hope Graham would have loved this space too. Thank you.
So I'm going to ask Cllr Margaret Isherwood to come up and cut the ribbon. We're going to put the ribbon out now.
Right, thank you. But before I cut it, I just want to say thank you to everybody involved. This is absolutely fabulous. And Linda said Graham would love it. He would have loved this because he loved Purston Park. It was a special, special place for him. So we're going to cut the ribbon.